Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a monthly favorites video. I haven't done one of these in a very long time and I decided that I wanted to go ahead and do it. So that's what this video is about. I did film this look, but I looked at the footage and my mirror is in my way. It's not even showing my face. So if you want a tutorial on this look, let me know in the comments below that you would like to see a tutorial on this look, and then I'll be sure and re-record it. So, but today's video is just talking about my current monthly favorites, some things that I've been loving for the month of May. So if you want to know what those are, then please keep watching. Also, please subscribe if you like my videos, and because I would love to have you. Alright, so now I'm just going to get into the video. So for powder, I have 3 powders here that I've been loving, and the one I've had for, mentioned it before on my videos, and it is the Coty Airspun Loose Face Powder in Translucent Extra Coverage. I've been really loving this again. I stopped using it for a little bit to use this other powder that I'm talking about, but I think I'll always go back to this powder. It's finely milled and it doesn't really have a color. I mean, it's got a little pink tint to it, but it's not going to be like one of your pigmented powders. And it's great for baking. It's great for setting the under eye and also the face. I just love the smooth matte finish that it gives on my face, and I think I will always love it. It's like $5, so it's cheap and affordable. That's what I also love about it. So I'll probably always purchase this. The next powder that I've been loving is this one from Too Faced. This is the Too Faced Born This Way Ethereal Setting Powder. Yes, I was on my vacation and I wanted a powder that was going to be like light on my skin and not cakey, because I didn't take this with me on my vacation because I don't really like to travel with this because it's too messy. I have traveled with it in the past, but it was always just too messy. So the girl told me that this would be really good, especially because I have dehydrated skin. I went ahead and I picked this up, and I've really been liking it for setting my under eyes. I don't really like it when I set my whole face with it, but I do like it under the eyes because it's not heavy. The next powder I just recently picked up last month, but I just started using it this month. It is from Milani, and it is the Prep Set and Glow Illuminating Translucent Powder. Online on Ulta I ordered this, and the reviews weren't the greatest, but I wanted a glowy powder and it said that it was a glowy powder. So I was a little skeptical when I read the reviews, but I don't always listen to reviews. Like, I like to judge my own opinion on things, so I was a little bit like skeptical and scared and whatnot. But then when I used it, I used it with a really light hand, and it just gave me a really natural glow. I really like it. It's finely milled and it's really smooth, and I love the way it looks on my skin when I've done it light-handed. Now I have done it heavy-handed and I didn't like the way it looked then, but then I tried it light-handedly with the brush and it looked beautiful. I think that the powder is like $10, but I'm not sure. You would have to look. Next thing for concealers that I've been loving, the first one is from Revolution Makeup, and it is the Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer and Contour. I have the shade C5, and I really like this. I wouldn't say that it is full coverage as the Tarte Shape Tape. Everybody was saying that these are like a dupe. In my opinion, they're not. I actually like this better than the Tarte Shape Tape. I do love my Shape Tape, but for some reason I like the way this one looks under my eyes more than I do this one. And I think it's because it's not as heavy like the Shape Tape. The Shape Tape is more full coverage and more heavy under the eyes, which can be a little bit drying, especially if you are more mature under your eyes like I am. Where this is a little bit more moisturizing. I mean, it still gets in your fine lines, but I find that the Tarte Shape Tape gets in my fine lines quicker and faster than this, and it kind of dries my under eye out. But if I use a very good cream, eye cream under there, it doesn't do it as fast or as bad. But with this, I find that this is just a little bit more moisturizing than the Shape Tape, like I was just saying. But I really like the color too for my skin tone. It's not too light and it's not too dark either. That's a swatch of it right there. So and it is creamy and it lasts all day. I found that it lasted all day. So my next concealer that I really have been loving is the Tarte Shape Tape. I have two colors here because one matches me in the spring and one matches me during the winter, and sometimes I like to mix them as well. And the colors are light medium and light neutral. I'll go ahead and just give you a swatch if it helps. So this one is the light medium, and this one right next to it is the light neutral. So one is more orange tone where the other one is more neutral. So that's what they look like. And then you have the Revolution one that I talked about just a minute ago. And this one I think is just more of a perfect. This one is the Revolution, and then these two are the Tarte Shape Tape. Light medium, light neutral. And C5 from Revolution. So I don't know if anybody's ever mentioned this in any other videos when they've talked about the Tarte Shape Tape, but I've noticed with the Tarte Shape Tape, and maybe somebody can comment below and let me know if this happens to you as well, but I noticed after a couple of hours of wearing the Tarte Shape Tape that it oxidizes. And I mostly notice that with the light medium, that it oxidizes like 2 shades darker than what it's supposed to be. So if anybody that's watching, if you've had that happen to you, would you please let me know in the comments below. Let's talk about foundation. So the next thing that I've been loving for foundation is from Revolution Pro. Their Revolution Fast Base Stick Foundation in shade F4. And it looks like, this is what it looks like. Of course, I still have this little tag there, so just ignore that. And then it rolls up like this. I don't know. I did try another foundation from them. This is the swatch here, so it's really light. The shade is F4, but I really like this setting powder. And then the next thing I've been loving, these are kind of like foundation, but they're more foundation drops. These are the Revolution Pro foundation drops, and I have shade F4 and F3. So these are kind of a dupe to the Cover FX drops, and I own the Cover FX drops in N25. Well, anyways, so I saw these on their website, and I wanted to go ahead and pick them up and compare them to the Cover FX drops. I haven't been able to do that yet, but I will in the future and let you guys know if it's a good dupe or not. More full coverage, you can do that with these. But what I really like about these, and I've noticed about these, is that they make your foundation dewy. So if you have a matte foundation and you don't want it to be like full matte, so you add a couple of drops of this and it will make your foundation dewy. Also, if your foundation is a little bit too dark with your skin, on your skin tone, you can use these to lighten your foundation as well. And it does add a little bit of coverage, but what I really like is how dewy it makes my foundation look. Face products that I've really been loving. are these Wet n Wild sticks. These are the Wet n Wild contour sticks and they blush stick, and I have the shade Oaks on You from the contour. This I use more as a bronzer. I have it on my face today, and I just really love the tone of this, and I love how easily it blends. I've been lately getting into more cream products, and I really love that product. At first I didn't like it for contour because it says contour, but I don't feel that this color is a contour color for my skin tone. If you were deeper than me, then it could be, but I think it's more like a bronzer, and I'll sheer it out a little bit with my finger, but it's really easy to sheer out, and I really like it. It also, when you put powder on your face, it will not move your foundation or the powder around, which I really like as well, because today I put powder on my face and then I went in with this blush because I forgot that I put powder on, and I didn't have any lifting of my foundation or the powder or nothing. It went in really nice, and I used a brush and everything, and it didn't move anything around, so it was really nice. And then this is the blush that I've been loving and using a lot, and it is in the color Floral Majority, and it's just a really pretty neutral corally blush, and that's what it looks like. I just really been loving that. And then I went ahead with when the rouge sale was going on, I went ahead and I picked up the Marc Jacobs Do You Dewdrops, and I got the coconut gel highlighter. This one, I know he has another color that just came out, but this is the first one that came out, and I really like this. I have that on my cheeks today, and it went over my powder just is great too, and that's what it looks like on my hand. Really gorgeous champagne color. You can mix that with your foundations. You can put it on top of your cheekbones. It's just, I really like it. Then I have three highlighters here that I've been loving. These are from LA Colors, and these are the LA Colors Strobing Illuminating Powder. I have the colors Champagne, which is this one right here. And then I have the color Flashing Pink as well. And then I have the color Gleaming Goddess. This one I've worn the most. It's at white gold. I'll go ahead and swatch. So that's the swatches. The top one is the Gleaming Goddess, and the bottom one is Champagne. Yeah, Champagne. I almost called it Champagne Pop. So it actually kind of looks like a dupe of the Becca Champagne Pop. I do have that. I'll have to see if it is a dupe. It does remind me of it, but I think that these are a little bit more blinding. You can go in with a light hand and get a really nice, natural, wet looking glow. Today I went a little heavier because I like that look. So it's a little bit more blinding, but I like the wetness that these give you, and they're smooth and they're not powdery. I don't find them powdery at all. I hate powdery highlighters, and I hate highlighters that have glitter in them, and these don't have glitter. Now I did go on to LA Colors website to see if they had any more colors, and it looks like they do have a lot more colors, but these are the three that I found in store. Shadows that I've been loving. So the Revolution Pro Supreme Eyeshadow in Intoxicate, I've really been loving this a lot for when I want to do a warm tone eyeshadow look. These are pigmented and they blend very beautifully. So those are the mattes in the palette. Really warm and nice. The next eyeshadow palette that I love is from Strobe Cosmetics, and it is the Creepy Cute eyeshadow palette. Now I've been trying my hardest to come up with a look for a tutorial to use this palette, and I think I have one in mind, but I just haven't gotten around to filming that yet, but I do plan on doing that, and this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. I love these. They are creamy, they are pigmented, and they blend out beautifully. I haven't tried anything else from Strobe Cosmetics. This is my first purchase from Strobe Cosmetics, but I really, really love, so there's some of the swatches of the colors in the palette. But I really, really love this palette, and I want to try, it really makes me want to try more of Strobe Cosmetics eyeshadows. So I have a lip gloss that I really love, and I bought this while I was on vacation, and I bought another one, but this one I like more the color anyways. This is from Too Faced, and this is the Lip Injection Glossy Juicy Color Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade Let's Flamingo. I really like these because they plump the lips. Do they burn? Hell yes, they burn. But am I bothered by it? No. I like the plumping that I get from it. I like plumping lip glosses a lot, and I really like this one. My only complaint is that you have to dip in like several freaking times to get it onto your lips. Other than that, it's good for me. That's the color right there. It's a really pretty pinky corally color. For mascaras, I've been loving the not that one. I've been loving the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara in black. I'll always love this because I have tiny little lashes, so this is just my #1 purchase that I'll always go back to, and I believe it's like 16 bucks, but it's got that little tiny wand. So if you got little lashes like me, this is a really good product. And then for brows, I've been loving the Maybelline New York Brow Precise Micro Crayon in the color, where the hell is your color at? So I guess it doesn't have a color. I think this one is medium brown, but it has this little pencil right there, and then it's got the little spoolie. I really love the spoolie on this because it's not too fat and too big or too long. This is a little bit more softer than the Anastasia one. Anastasia one is my favorite and always will be. But this is the color. I'm actually wearing this on my brows. I'm not one for like those dramatic brows, but I like this for a natural brow look. Really, really like that for that. And then to set my brows, what I've been loving is from the Brow Gal from Tanya Crooks. And it is the Instant Brow Tinted Brow Gel with Microfibers. I got this in the BoxyCharm. I think it was last month we got it. And I got the color. Where's the color at? Brown Hair 02 is the color that I got, and I just been loving this to set my brows and give it a little bit more volume and stuff. I really haven't noticed if it really gives me the extra hair, but it does volumize. I have it in my brows right now, and I like the color. It's a little bit lighter than I would normally like. And then for eyeliner, I've been loving from Ulta, the gel eyeliner in Blackout. I have that on my tight line and my lower waterline today, and these are creamy and pigmented, and I really, really like them. Here's a swatch of it. This is the color Blackout, so it's kind of a grayish black, I would say. It's not your typical super duper black, but I've really been loving that in my eyeliner, for my eyeliner. And then my favorite lipstick at the moment right now is from Avon, and the color is Amethyst, and it's their Ultra Color lipstick, not liquid, sorry. And the color is Amethyst, and this is my all-time favorite lip color from them. And I'm wearing it on my lips. That's the look of the color. It's pretty berry. I don't know why they call it amethyst, because it's not purple, it's more berry. So that's the end of the video. This was my current monthly favorites for the month of May. I hope that this was enjoyable to watch. And please subscribe to see more videos from me if you like my videos, and me, of course. Also, if you like these types of videos, give me a thumbs up. And what are your current favorites? What have you been loving? I want to know. Let me know in the comments below. Well, until next time, I will catch you later, and I hope you have a beautiful week. Bye.